What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 45 of the Hella Average Gamescast. As always, I'm your co-host, Carmin. Alongside me tonight, the two most beautiful people I've ever met in my entire life, Carmin and Jeremy. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's up, man?
I was really going to go for a diss, but then I decided to be nice about it, because I really, I do like y'all sometimes.
You're a better man than me. I can never resist a good diss.
Carmin, how you feeling, buddy?
Man, I'm good. I'm hanging in there. It's been a busy few days for me, and I'm enjoying it.
It is hump day.
Yeah,
nice
we're there,
Wednesday
man.
Night.
I know. I think this is 2 Wednesdays in a row that we've talked.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good night to
Look
do
at
this.
us being consistent.
We're halfway through the work week. We got some news to talk about. So I'm excited. We got a little bit more news than we did last week, so we can actually talk about some fun things.
Yeah, we don't have to stretch it out with arbitrary bullshit.
Yeah, just our bullshit. I know I don't sit here is just talk about dumb shit the whole time. But, as always.
You talk every week.
I know. People just love hearing me talk, I guess. And you guys too, of course. This is not a one-man show. But as always, we probably have played some video games since we've last spoke. And we probably played more than one, knowing us. So who wants to tell me about their video game ventures in the past week?
I can kick it off. The list is it's decent. I got a good amount of gaming in, so I've still been rocking out on Ratchet.
Rocking the Ratchet.
Yep, I'm like 60% through getting the Platinum Trophy, and I'm not giving up till I'm done.
My man.
Dreading the last playthrough that I'm going to have to do on it, because you have to make every enemy dance.
Oh.
Like every type of enemy.
Yeah. Does that include bosses? I'm assuming.
That's bosses as well, but it stacks up as you go, so what my plan is to do is to get all the gold bolts, turn on infinite ammo, infinite health, and then just run through levels, just making everybody dance.
That sounds awesome. Come from somebody who just started the game. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can make all the bosses dance. Like, on this last playthrough, I've been trying to get as much as I can to see how far I'm along. And then I'm just going to keep rocking out on it. We crushed some Overwatch, which is always amazing. I always feel good when I play the game with friends. We just have a good time there. And then I played Trackmania Turbo, which is free this month on PS Plus. In that fucking game, whew, that game is fucking fun.
Should they go get it, Carmen?
Should they? If they haven't gotten it already, they're doing themselves an injustice. The game is so fucking good.
I downloaded all the free games, but I've yet to actually try them yet.
Well, it's addictive. You can chase my scores. I'm chasing one of our friends' scores. You're trying to do this shit as fast as you can. It gives you ranks like in your state, in your country, and then in the world. And man, one of our buddies has 2 number 1s.
Nice.
Yeah, he's fucking crushing it, dude. The game is fucking amazing. And then I think I'm gonna jump into 99 Vitas next.
What? Picking up what?
99
Vitas.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a old school beat 'em up side scroller.
Very cool.
It's free as well this month.
And that's on the Vita?
No, it's on the PS4.
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
It is on the Vita.
Oh, it is on the Vita. Okay.
It's cross-buy with the Vita. But it's called 99 Vitas with a D, not a T.
Ah, okay, I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah, 99 Vitas on the Vita. What?
That's
I
fire.
think more people would rather have 99 Vitas than 99
But what were you going to
Vitas,
say about Trackmania?
Unfortunately.
I was just going to say, like, even coming from, pretty much the opposite of a racing fan, the game is fun. I did not get quite as hooked as you did, but sitting there playing some tracks, getting some golds, is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a must play.
What else you been playing? Did you hit your Reso gun up? Did you do some Rocket Leaguing?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Oh, man.
Rocket League servers are all wonky right now from the last update, and the game just updated again today, so I'm not sure. Maybe they fixed some of the stuff, like it was super laggy on kickoffs. It just wasn't enjoyable, so been staying away from that. We actually played Fortnite. I almost forgot about Fortnite. Cam.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Cam.
I just thought about
Cam
that
with
myself.
the winning kill. With the dub.
Got my first win ever. Caught 2 kills and got the winning kill. That felt pretty good. I'm going to post it on Twitter tonight. So by the time you hear this, I have it up on Twitter. You go check it out. But yeah, I was so stoked. Like, Michelle was sleeping, and it took everything I do not to get like hype and just start yelling.
I just imagine you like jumped up on the bed, like woo!
I was outside on the couch out in the living room, and I was just like, I jumped up, but I couldn't scream, so I was just kind of like pacing the room.
Yeah, I died early on in that game. I was so pissed.
But you
so I
got to
just
win
got
too,
to spectate the whole time. Yeah, I mean, I got to win as well. It's not my first one.
Yeah, that's my first one.
The first one gets your blood pumping.
Yeah, and it was, the game is fun, and like I don't have the itch or the urge to play it, a lot, but when I cut the game on, the game is fun. Like, there's no way around that. If you don't have fun playing this game, then something's wrong with you.
That's a fact.
And there's some cool stuff we're going to talk about a little bit later as well that I can't wait. I actually saw some of it in action today, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, it's nutty. But that's it. That's all I've been playing. So,
well, Jeremy, what you got, buddy?
I'm a lot less varied. I just made a bunch more progress in Ni no Kuni. I believe, if I'm correct, I'm about 75% of the way through the game.
Very cool.
And you're gonna finish?
Yes. I'm still on track. I got 7 days to finish it before, that other game comes out.
What are you talking about?
Well, we'll have to see.
What game comes out on the 18th?
I thought it was okay. Then 9 days from now.
9 days.
9 days.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, you guys get it in 9 days. I get it in 7.
Do you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were special.
But yeah, I'm still planning to do this. I'm still doing all the side quests I can. I'm at least going to beat the game before God of War comes out. But I probably will go back later and try to platinum it, because there's just not enough time between now and then to platinum it. But I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. I've been just building the shit out of my town. It's getting pretty big. I got about 60 people living there out of 100. Got a shit ton of shops. Yeah. I tell you what though, if you wanna come to a place where there's fish markets and bazaars and lumber yards everywhere, you come to my kingdom. They are everywhere.
The only question is do you allow prostitution?
I personally do. They won't. They're against it. But I'm like, hey, there's some fine looking bitches here. Yeah.
All right. As long as your head's in the right place, that's all that really matters.
As long as you're into cat women and fish girls and the occasional
equal opportunity employer.
Exactly, man. Exactly. You gotta get that fish pussy. And that. As well as that pussy.
Jeremy, have I told you lately how fucking awesome you are? Just primo shit comes out of your mouth.
Exactly. I keep it interesting. I keep it live. Keep it real.
Because of all the primo things that go in this mouth.
Only grade 8.
What else you got, Jeremy? What else you been playing? Or has that been taking it all up?
Only other thing I did was I dived a little bit back into Fighter Z. I'm on the Android arc of the story modes, the last one.
Yep, I think that was the weakest one for me.
Yeah, it definitely is so far. I'm hoping it's also the shortest, since there's only seems to be like 3 characters you can play as, I think. But I also delved a little bit into the arcade mode. I went to the hard mode, and I was just telling you guys before we started recording, I just did the basic bitch hard mode, just 3 fights, barely made it to the 3rd fight, and then just got curb stomped for like 3 rounds, and it was like, yep, I'm done. I am humbled.
Yeah, they laid it on you pretty hard, didn't they?
Dude, it was a hate crime what they did to me. Like, did you ever see American History X?
I have seen that movie once or twice.
Yeah, I got curb stomped. Damn,
dog.
Yeah, it was not cool.
I can't imagine what an alien curb stomp feels like.
Oh, it was 3-on-1, man. It was a gang rape.
So did that deter you from it, or are you going to go back and get better?
I'm going to keep playing it, but I'm not going to go back to hard mode. I just don't think I got the chops.
Man, okay. All right,
but
so it beat you. You let it win, Jeremy.
I let it beat me, but I'm still going to beat you.
That sounds like a challenge.
That's my challenge,
man.
When we do our next get together, I'm gonna lay some shit down on you.
Oh shit!
You see, I don't even have to get involved because, like, I took all L's during that.
I thought you beat
Like-
me at least once or twice.
I don't think I won one game with Fighter
Really?
Sim.
I know. Cameron beat the shit out of us, but I thought you beat me at least once or twice.
No, don't you remember? I almost beat you, and then you smashed me in the
Oh
face.
yeah, I got you with Yamcha and Piccolo. That Piccolo win was amazing.
So yeah, I think I took all L's that day, and I think I'll just leave my Fighter Z skills where they are. I'm gonna let you two duke it out. Best of 5.
Jeremy just laid the gauntlet down. I'm going to start practicing. I know what I'm going to start doing on the weekends.
Yeah, Cameron's Goku, I'm Vegeta, and Carmen, unfortunately, you're Chaozu.
That's where he always wanted to be, though. We all know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I gotta come up with some nifty rules for this.
Oh, we're gonna do all random. We're not gonna be able to picking characters. It's gonna be all random, so it's based on skill.
All right.
Yeah, no 3 parties of hit.
Okay. All right, we can do that. All right, now I'm going to start practicing. You just laid the gauntlet down, Jeremy. I'm ready.
That's right. I'm throwing that challenge out there.
All right. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. And I guarantee you, we will bring you all the coverage from it. And you'll get to see me whoop up on Jeremy. This won't be just rumors. This is going to be visual aid of me whooping his ass.
That's right.
This just reminds me of like the old school days of duels.
Well, like
Yes.
like I slap him with the glove and challenge him to a duel.
He's like, I challenge you to a duel.
Well, it's like because we listen to the musical Hamilton a lot, me and my wife. So like, there's one song on there called "The 10 Duel Commandments," and that shit's pretty dope. So I'm gonna doctor this up. Shit's gonna be lit.
All right, Carmen, you got to be the announcer then, and you got to be the referee. So you got 2 jobs in one.
Yeah,
And I'm the rule maker and the rule changer.
Yeah, there's gonna be some.
I'm the equalizer.
Yeah, we're gonna need a ref because there's gonna be some actual real life fist flying.
Jeremy, you're
between.
fucking gonna die.
This is bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh, you see how many swords Jeremy's got up in that bitch?
That's right. I got hidden blades everywhere, motherfucker.
Yeah, you better move fast, because Cam, I'll never forget this night in college. This motherfucker just, whew. I ain't never seen him move so fast, and I ain't never been thrown so hard.
Oh.
I don't.
And he wasn't even mad at me.
Oh.
That's another story for another podcast. We haven't made that one yet. All right, Jeremy, what else you got? Tell me about it.
That's it right there.
All right, so Jeremy's been playing Nino Kuni, so he's playing a Japanese game and in subpar Dragon Ball FighterZ. I got you. So it looks like that I had some gameplay. We talked a little bit about it. I got my first Fortnite W. That felt good in squads.
Squad.
We've been playing some Overwatch competitive. It's going pretty well. I think we're going to play some tonight. What else have I done? I started up Ratchet and Clank. I'm on like the 3rd level. It's pretty fun. I'm not hooked on it, but it's definitely fun to throw up, start a level, because they're fairly long, and then just, turn it back off. I like that game for that pretty much. Did a couple of matches of Playgrounds, NBA Playgrounds. I've been picking
more dimes.
No, I tried one time. I just tried to do it. Didn't even get close. So I think that's going to be a one-time thing, dog. But I've got it videoed for forever. It's forever up in the cloud somewhere.
Yes.
So I'm playing that game, and like in the tournament modes, you can get gold stars on each game. There's different stuff to do on each game. Like it might be like drop 6 3-pointers in a row or something. So I'm going to try to go back through and get all the gold medals.
That's dope.
Yeah, and some of them are kind of hard, so I mean it gives it a real challenge. And I'm rocking Elite Scottie Pippen and Elite Steve Nash. That's my squad right now. What else?
Devil May Cry?
Yep, Devil May Cry. I'm on the 3rd mission now. I kind of do the same thing. I'll cut the Xbox on, play a mission, cut the Xbox off. But that game is fun. Like I just got to where I've got all the weapons now. So I've got, well, at least I think it's all the weapons. And I've got the axe. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe I don't. But I got a lot of more weapons open to me.
You got the sword, the axe, and the scythe, right?
Yeah, and then ebony and ivory.
Yeah, you got more weapons coming.
Okay, cool. Well, so I got more coming, but I got some more, and they're all pretty cool, so I'm digging it. I don't like the control scheme on the Xbox, because, like, and I could move around and fuck with it, but to use like some of your weapons, you got to hold RB, which is the top bumper, and then attack, or to do one attack, and then to do your scythe, you got to hold down left bumper to do the attack.
Yeah,
so it's weird, man.
It's like that on the PlayStation also, but you do get used to it because it's meant to be so you can kind of like quick change the weapons, because it's not like the previous ones where you equip them. Because since you're gonna, because you're gonna fight enemies that are only vulnerable to like red weapons or blue weapons and so forth, and you gotta be able to swap it out. It also allows you to build up some major crazy combos.
Yeah, that seems to be the coolest part, is building up these combos in this game. I'm down with that. And then that's pretty much it. I think that covers. I'm trying to think real hard, because last week I thought about something like when we were 48 minutes in, and I was like, fuck. But I think that pretty much covers it all. I think we're good to go. So it seems like we kind of covered a good range. Jeremy did his normal play this week, it sounds like. So we're not mad at you, Jeremy, but add something in there next week, all right?
Add a little spice. Make it nice.
A little spice. Crank it up a notch. Take me to Flavor Town, Jeremy. All right. You know what time it is. It's time for the new releases. And there's a few. There's not a lot, but there's some things that I wanted to talk about for sure. We all know that I think I've decided, so we might all not all know, so let me rephrase. I think I've decided that this is going to be the way we're going to do the new releases all the time. We're going to just talk about them on here, because if there's anything fucking awesome, we can talk about it, and it won't just be a fucking article to read. So it's kind of quiet. We got Yakuza 6 coming, April 17th. I know Jeremy's, you're picking that up, aren't you?
Not right away, but I do plan to get it eventually.
Okay. All right, so you're going to wait on it, but you're definitely interested, correct?
Oh, yeah. The only reason I'm not getting it right away is because it's just too much to play.
Yeah, 3 days later, God of War is coming out, so good.
Exactly.
We're all ready for that one.
And I'm not going to spend $60 on Yakuza 6 just to abandon it for God of War 3 days later. So I'll just pick it up later.
That is probably a smart man, Jeremy.
Exactly.
Besides that, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is going to the Xbox One. I actually thought it was already on there, so it was kind of a shock when I saw it. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I thought it was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive, but guess not. So.
Well, you see, we had a few games that were supposed to be exclusives that are moving to other consoles. So
like a little No Man's Sky.
Yeah, absolutely. What else we got here? Owlboy. I've heard about this game. I've heard some good praise about it.
I heard it was quite good. It's like a 2D platformer. It's got the old like Super Nintendo style graphics. I'm interested in it, but I'll probably just wait for a sale or when it's free.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen like a little bit of gameplay. It looked pretty fun. I like the art style of it. It looked pretty cool. And, other than that, there's not a whole lot. I mean, obviously I say this every week, but the Switch is getting all the fucking ports you could think of. Bomb Slingers going to the Switch. All kinds of things there. And that's really about it. There's a couple of games on here I've never heard of. Extinction, Masters of Anima. Sounds like kind of second-rate games as far as I'm concerned.
The only one I heard of was Extinction, just because it's getting a lot of really crap reviews. It was supposed to be like a AAA game where you fight like giant orcs, similar to like Shadow of the Colossus, but with like Devil May Cry style mechanics. But they said after you played it for like an hour, you played the whole game. Like it never changes. It just gets real boring real quick. A big letdown, basically.
Yeah, it's sitting in the 50s on Metacritic.
Yeah, it's not getting good reviews.
Well, then we can't put our certification on it. And you know how much weight we carry, guys. So, don't get that fucking game, basically.
If we don't like it, don't buy it.
So that's all the new releases. If there's something we missed that we should have talked about, make sure to let us know. You've been quiet lately, and I don't like when people are quiet. So holler at us, blow us up. While I'm thinking about it, we're going to start doing interviews. We got it over Twitter, all over Twitter. So if you want to be interviewed, come get interviewed by one of us, or all of us, depending on how it goes. You could be the first inaugural... I can't even speak. Say that word for me, Jeremy. Inaugural. Yeah, inaugural interviewee.
You want a little 3-on-1 action there? We can make that happen.
We can make that happen sometimes. So, little tangent. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to throw it in there. That was pretty much a shameless plug. let's keep it moving. We've got some news to talk about, and I can't believe that these two characters are about to come out of my mouth simultaneously. But E3 is on the horizon. We've got 2 months to go. The biggest gaming event of the year is happening in June, and we've got some schedules, at least what's scheduled so far. Not everything's been set in stone yet, but we do have some things and some pretty cool announcements. So, we know that CD Projekt Red is going to be an attendee this year, and it's been a long time since they've attended. I'm not sure exactly how long I didn't do my research, so if you feel like doing that, have at it. Now, here's what we got so far. Starting Saturday, June 9th, EA is starting their press conference at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's 2 p.m. Eastern.
I hear they're giving complimentary microtransactions at the door.
They're actually not going to let you in unless you can pay them $5 and you can get a little wooden box that has a key in it.
Oh, man. I'm just eager to see what games they're going to announce that they're going to fuck up.
They'll do their usual. EA will do EA Sports, so FIFA.
Yeah,
they'll probably talk about Madden. Then they'll
we'll see Call of Duty.
Probably Call of Duty. And then they'll do probably hopefully they'll do something they haven't talked about before, or haven't talked about in a while. So
I think we'll see another Star Wars title. It
or
probably
a hint
won't be
of something. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be Battlefront, but it'll be something. And it's gonna get people excited, and then they're gonna fuck it up, and then we'll be right back to where we were.
Yes. We obviously know how this goes with Star Wars and EA. So that's Saturday. Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, Microsoft is going to kick off their press conference. I'm excited about this. Microsoft has been gaining a lot of traction the past, I would say, 7 to 8 months.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what they've got in store. They've been treating their fans very well lately. So,
I mean, with the exception of last year's E3 conference, they've been getting progressively better, I think.
Oh, I agree. And then the way that they're listening to their fans is actually beating what Sony is doing for their fans. So
I hate to say that, but yeah, I agree.
I mean, Sony, I feel like has that I'm the king of the jungle type thing. Like you can't touch me.
But not
if
good.
they keep doing that, they'll get fucked up and they'll lose that spot. Followed quickly. I won't say quickly. There's a little bit of time, but 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern time. The one and only Bethesda is going to be there. They've done Sunday nights, dude. They always do Sunday nights, and I get pretty drunk and watch them. It's so awesome. I love it, man.
And the best part is you don't have to worry about if your schedule is going to be all wonky.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So I'm excited about that. I'm sure they'll do some theme. They always do a themed like press conference. Last year it was that fucked up our Bethesda Land, the amusement park or whatever. So those are the only ones confirmed. So the ones that this is how it usually falls out the rest of the week. Monday will probably be Sony in the evening, and then Tuesday will probably be Nintendo, and then I believe that will actually kick off the real E3, which is obviously all the devs are going to be there. There's demos, and it's a week-long event, or at least a few days. I can't remember exactly how long it goes. But the true E3 happens after the press conference. So I'm excited.
You guys got any predictions for what you think we're going to see this year?
I haven't thought about it yet. I think what we should do is we should actually do a prediction show.
Okay.
Because I really haven't put any thought into it. I think that we'll see a lot more from Microsoft. As far as first party titles go. I think that they're going to have a new IP, at least one. And I think we'll see a new siphon filter for Sony. And that's about as far as I've gotten. So if y'all feel up to it, we'll do a full prediction show in a couple weeks. What you think about that?
I could be down to clown. It won't be long, but we can do something.
Yeah, we could just throw it in there.
It'll just be a little topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do our little predictions to see how it goes. Because, sometimes E3 throws you a curveball, and sometimes E3 is
Oh, yeah.
crickets.
Dude, I'm still recovering from Sony's E3 from a few years ago where they just blew up the fucking world.
Well, if they drop that fucking Kingdom Hearts, which we'll talk a little bit more about later, that's going to blow the doors off the entire Coliseum.
That won't be Sony. That'll be Square doing that.
Well, I don't think Square's going to do their own press conference, so they'll drop it at the Sony press conference.
Possible, but we'll get more into that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So
yeah.
Let's keep it moving with one of our all-time favorite games here at Hella Average Gaming.
Mahjong?
Destiny 2. No, not Mahjong, unfortunately. This is Destiny 2.
Oh.
I thought you said favorite game.
They're kicking off Season 3 starting May 8th with expansion number 2, which is titled Warmind. We don't have any information about it yet, but April 24th, Bungie is doing a live stream to reveal all the details for it. I know they've been listening to the fans, but for some of the diehard people, it's lost a very, very big piece of its fan base as of right now.
Yeah, I don't even think about turning it on.
I don't think that they're going to get anyone back, honestly. It's good they're trying, but I just think it's a lost effort at this point.
I just, I still think about it, and I don't know how they dropped the ball the way they did.
You see, but I played Destiny 1, and Destiny 1 was, near dead, and I was still hooked. I was still doing the raids, 3-4 times a week, and this game has, it has no pull to me. I love the raid. If I could log on right now and get a competent group, just a one and done, or, a 2-try on each challenge, I would be golden. I would love that right now. But people still don't understand the game. People are they've given up on it overall, so you can't really find groups. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm interested to see what they drop, though. If the update is big and it comes with a new raid, I'll be on.
It is, so they did say it's going to be a new raid lair, not a full raid.
Didn't you say you bought the... I was going to say, didn't you say you bought the season pass, Carmin?
I did.
You said you were disappointed, right?
Very.
Yeah. What about you, Cam? Did you buy the season pass?
I didn't buy the season pass for this one.
Okay.
I guess technically I do have the season pass.
Yeah.
But I'm just as disappointed. I'm not even going to utilize it. So, this makes me put a lot more attention on Anthem. Because if Anthem can do what Destiny 2 kind of missed out on, the door's wide open for this type of game. I mean, I think that the RPG shooter, the loot shooter, is a really strong genre, and right now it's pretty much ran by Destiny, and then obviously Borderlands. But I think that if Anthem can move in and have the right mechanics, have the right gameplay, it be as crispy and as tight as Bungie has Destiny, and have the grind that people want, I think that game can do something.
I think it's waning, personally, just because everyone's moving on to the Battle Royale games.
The game that's going to take its place, I'm not sure if Anthem will do it, but I think the Division 2 will be the game that's going to pull everybody off.
That could be. I mean, I could see that.
But they need to really step up their game. And Bungie, I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense as to why they can't get this right or why they didn't get it right. They made a near perfect game with Halo 2.
See, I think the problem is they could be like a one-hit wonder studio where they make a fantastic game like Halo, and then that's just kind of it. They just never get that magic back.
I think they had the magic with Destiny. I do. With all its problems, it was a success.
It was a success, but you can't say it was anywhere near Halo level.
I don't think it was near Halo level. I don't think that you can say that of it, but I think it definitely fulfilled a niche, I think. What I don't see happening is Destiny, and I don't want to say, because they might come out with Destiny 3 and blow the doors off, but I just don't see them. The problem was, Carmen, at least this is how I see it, is they went from Destiny was for a hardcore group of players. It was for the people who wanted to grind day after day to get something. Then they began, and I don't want to say pandering, but they focused almost exclusively on the casual crowd with Destiny 2 and then forgot about the hardcore players. So these hardcore players don't have any incentive to be there, and then the casual players played the game for 2 months like a casual player will do and then, cut it off.
Yeah, it's they just didn't make it challenging enough. I can agree with that. Destiny 1, the fucking raids were hard. The mechanics were hard. You had to do shit almost near perfect, and if you missed, you were fucked. Now, it had its bugs, but, this raid is, like a walk in the park. Like, I tell anybody that plays with us, or that would join our groups, if you have eyes, ears, and thumbs, I can get you through this raid. You don't even have to be good at the thumbs part. As long as you can listen.
I love how you say that. That's funny.
So, there was, I, blacklisted people in Destiny 1 that, I just wouldn't do the raid with because it just, wouldn't click with them, even slightly. No matter what you said to them, these motherfuckers would still do the wrong thing. And I'd just be like, nope, you're never joining my group again because, I can't do the Atheon raid for 4 hours again. I did that once. I'm not doing that again.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do all kinds of dirty shit in Destiny, though. I was such a cocksucker. Me and Gordon, we would boot people at the end of raids before they got their loot. Because we were bored. It was what we did. We had done the raid so many times, we were just like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just boot them all. We'll send them all to orbit.
Oh, man. So shitty. So shitty.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Destiny 2 is trying to do the right thing here. We'll see what happens. I don't have high hopes, but I have some hopes.
I'm going to look and see what it is, and if it's decent, then I'll probably play it. At least enough time to go through the raid. Maybe. The raid layer.
Jeremy, you going to pick it up now?
Oh, yeah. I'm all over that.
It'll be clearance.
Well, I know something that you're both going to be all over. Mega Man X. The collections are coming July 24th. There are going to be 2 collections. Mega Man X through, was it 4?
1 through 4.
And then
first collection.
5 through 9?
5 through 8.
5 through 8, okay.
Dude,
what's a Mega Man?
I am all over half of that.
Which half?
First half.
First half, okay.
Yeah.
I think you can be good for maybe 1.5 games. 1.5 collections.
Yeah, I mean, X8 was pretty good, and X5 was alright, but 6 and 7, especially 7, ooh boy. I'd pay extra not to have that one in there.
Yeah, they were rough.
Ooh, they were. That was a thing.
Well, I've never played them, so I kind of want to get all of them and just go through them.
I almost am tempted to get the second collection just so we can play X7 on the fucking our Let's Play and just show you how fucking bad it is.
Is it bad because it's hard, or is it bad just because it's shitty?
It's bad because it's shitty and it's fucking annoying. Mute the fucking TV because you'll want to fucking just take a fucking knife and jam in your ears. It's that bad.
God.
Oh.
Well, luckily you can buy each one separate for $20. Or you can buy a retail bundle for $40, including disc. And it's going to be on the Switch as well, and that's going to have a cartridge. Here's how they're doing it. If you bought both at the retail, they're going to have a cartridge with 1 through 4 and then a download voucher for 5 through 8.
And why can't you get all these on one fucking Switch cartridge?
Well, Jeremy, here's the problem. I don't know if the Switch cartridge is the problem. I think it's the memory of the Switch itself, because it still downloads some of the files when you put the cartridge in.
That doesn't make any sense to me, though. Isn't the whole point of buying it is that you have it on the cartridge? It's all on the cartridge?
That's how it used to be.
I mean, the first 4 can't take up more than, wouldn't even take up a gig, I would think. And then 5 and 6 are probably about 250 megs each. 7 and 8, I can understand taking up some space because they're PS2 games, but even then, you should still be able to get the whole thing on one cartridge.
You would think, Jeremy. You would think, but this is Nintendo. We know how they do things. Carmin, you picking up both collections?
Both of them, boy. I'm gonna buy them both.
Use hardcore.
I say we just run them all, start to finish, 1 through 8.
Well, we already did 1.
Yeah,
so we gotta just do the whole thing. It's fucking the OctaFecta.
The OctaFecta. I like that. That's going to be the name of this episode, the OctaFecta. Boom. Carmen, pat yourself on the back. You just named this episode.
I thought it was gonna be fish pussy.
No, so we can't put
that's a little too aggressive.
Yeah, if you put that, then your kid's not going to. Your mom's like, you can't listen to fish pussy. Bam.
Or can you?
But you can listen to OctaFecta. That sounds like a band that would like headline a show on Adult Swim.
Dude, Fish Pussy sounds like a band that would be on Adult Swim.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh god. So go grab these Mega Men collection. How about that? How's that sound?
Mega Men.
Next up, there's a new Battle Royale game on the scene, and it's not getting shit reviews. That's the best part about it. You might remember a while back we did a review for a little game called Lawbreakers. A really fun game that just got overshadowed and pretty much it was dead on arrival. But
from what it sounds like with that game, they got fucked by the publishers.
Really?
Yeah, because they were saying that they don't have any of the limitations with this game because they're publishing in-house.
Oh, okay. That could
maybe
make
the
sense.
nail got put in the coffin because of the publishers, and then they had people leave the studio, probably for that reason.
Well, Boss Key has now put their hat in the arena for Battle Royale game. Their game is called Radical Heights, and it's like, I don't know, I guess a 70s or 80s themed Battle Royale. It's got like a vending machine type mechanic to it. It's different than what Fortnite's doing now, but it's still got that type of mechanic. And it looks fun. It actually looks fun. It's in Steam Early Access right now, of course. So, you know how
they're local, right?
Yeah, they're in
Raleigh.
Raleigh, yeah.
I thought about hitting them up on Twitter and like seeing if they wanted, like if we could come tour the place.
I think we talked about that one time on the show. I think we should do it if we like. I don't see why it hurts to ask. Were they gonna say no or yeah? But
I like how you did that. What are they gonna say? No.
Whoa.
Or yeah.
You got two options here. I covered both.
Hey. Or they just don't say anything. That's the third option.
I didn't think about that.
Like me for the rest of the episode. Bye.
Holla. No, we need your input here. But anyway, I'm down with seeing these Battle Royale games. I don't know if this is going to be the game that's going to catch the foothold to compete with the big two, but I would love to see it try. Or maybe offer a third, more casual option. You know? I don't know. We'll see. Jeremy, you got a PC. You can play this.
I guess a PC of shit. What it is.
It is a piece of shit.
So
we thought it restarted earlier
today. Yeah, we were talking and it was just silence.
No, that was just my shit internet.
Oh, Jeremy.
My shit internet. Yeah.
Oh, we're on it
Y'all
today,
have
guys.
Some zingers. Buzzing. Carmen, you should get your drums out. But
Carmen, you got drums, don't you, Carmen?
Yeah, buddy.
Get out. You got that ready for next show. Just do rim shots.
BlizzCon. It's happening again this year. Everybody knows BlizzCon is Blizzard's event. The biggest event they hold each year, probably. It's going to be November 2nd through the 3rd at Anaheim Convention Center. Tickets are going on sale in an awkward way. I don't know if they usually do it this way. I can't remember how they did it last year. But tickets are going on sale May 9th for during a predetermined time, which I forget. I don't have it pulled up in front of me. And then they go off sale again until May 12th for a predetermined time. So you got 2 times to get tickets to this BlizzCon. I want to go to BlizzCon one year. So,
I mean,
that's on the bucket list right with E3.
I'm sure that they're going to give away skins and talk about all their new updates for Hearthstone and
talk about the next StarCraft that's going to be free. I don't care. I love Blizzard. Blizzard always gets love from me. I just like the shit they do there.
They get shit done.
They do get the shits done for show. So go if you want to get BlizzCon, make sure you're checking out the tickets May 9th and May 12th. So let's talk about Fortnite for a minute. We've talked about it so much. We all know what it is, but they've added a cool new mechanic in the game. It's actually a grenade. And you throw it down, and it creates a fort for you. It's hollow in the middle. You go in, you jump on a launch pad, and it launches you up to basically ramps on the outside. It looks like I don't know what I could compare it to. A cylinder with a fan around it, I guess.
I'm just imagining this is like in Dragon Ball where they have the little capsules they pop and throw and boom, a car pops out.
Exactly. Yes, picture that, but in Fortnite style. And it's called Portafort.
Portafort.
It's actually really cool. I was watching some Ninja streams at work today. And then I was watching another stream. I can't remember who he's one of the pros for maybe Optic. I can't remember. But he was using it. It was pretty fucking cool looking. I can't wait to try it out. I just want to throw it down and see what happens.
It's fucking pretty cool mechanic because not everybody's really good at this building thing. And the more that I watch the streams and the more that I watch people win, it's like if you're not building, you're losing in most cases.
Especially on PC.
Yes. So, I like the Portafort. I hope I can find one, and then I'll probably end up just wasting it. But
you find it, throw it down immediately.
It's a fucking nice thing, though. Like, it's a tower, and then it has all those ramps. It's like perfect for sniping. If you don't have a sniper rifle, you probably don't want to use the Portafort.
It'd be cool if somebody did it since it's hollow in the middle and put wall traps and then went all the way up with it, and if somebody came and tried to get him would just get skewered on the way up. That'd be so fucking sick.
Oh, so like as soon as you jump on the launch pad, you're already got it ready and you just start lining the walls.
Yeah. I mean, it would be hard. Or you could just drop down, like put some up. You actually have to start from the top. Put some up, take out your floor, build another floor while you're falling, put some up, and do it that way, and then take the launch pad back up.
That would be dope.
It could be done.
All right, here's what you do. I know who can get it done.
We hit up Ninja.
All you got to do is you need to just dedicate a whole paycheck. You got to tell this man I got a paycheck's dono for you, dog, like Drake did.
Those of you who don't know, bang. Drake offered Ninja a $5,000 donation for those of you not in the know. If he won the game, whatever game he was playing at the time when Drake jumped in. Was he just in the chat or was he playing with him?
I think he had been playing with him, and then he was still on Discord with him, or wherever they were chit-chatting.
Yeah, so Drake said $5,000 donation right now if you catch this W, and he got that W.
I said, Ninja was like, hold my beer.
He's a beast, man. He's a beast. I watched him play a lot, and he's a monster.
Just offer him a year's worth of subscription. I'll subscribe to you for a year if you get this kill in this fashion.
All right. I mean, why not? I want to see it happen. Man.
It's only $60.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not terrible. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of this. I'll put some more thought into it. All right. Let's keep it moving to another awesome game that we've been playing a lot of. Overwatch had its new update come out, and Retribution is the new mode. It's the PvE mode. It pits 4 heroes against is it a wave? I think it's a wave of just PvE, player-controlled enemies. So, or NPCs, excuse me, not player-controlled. So I know that last year Fortnite did their PvE mode. It got a lot of high praise. You played some, didn't you, Carm?
Yeah, I played it last year. It was fun. If you get it, it's you got to be dialed in. You got to have the right squad, and then you got to just rock out. We should check it out tonight.
Yeah, we'll check it out tonight, see how it goes. I mean, I just want to give it a try, see how it looks. Yeah, we were going to play it last night, but it was like a fucking 21 gig update. It's insane. Yeah, just for an update. But I guess I get it. It adds a full game mode and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, but it's adding a game mode that they're going to pull.
Yeah, this is just for a limited time. It's crazy. So that came up. I'm excited about that because I didn't get to play the PvE last year. So I'm really excited to give that a shot. We'll try it tonight and let you know next week exactly how it went. All right, so here's the topic. Here's the big topic right here, I think, of the night. We all know and love our retailer Target, right? So apparently, Target accidentally leaked the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Supposedly.
And it's looking like it's October 31st or November 1st. Carmen says 11/11. Jeremy said he thought he saw October 31st. Either way.
11/11 has never been on the radar.
No, it's 11/1.
Oh, 11/1, I'm sorry. 11/1, my bad. 11/1. And Jeremy saw 10/31.
Yeah.
So, Target leaked this. I don't know how long it stayed up. Everybody, then everybody went crazy. And apparently Amazon still has their placeholder date for it.
Target's changed theirs to a placeholder date.
And Target's changed theirs to a... Yeah, so...
I bet they got their asses ripped,
I bet
boy.
they did.
If this comes to fruition, Target will no longer be able to sell new video games.
That's pretty much a given, yep. Oh, man.
They will not be in the know anymore.
No.
But the real question is, you fuckers disagree with me, and I want to know why.
I think that they're going to release it next year. I don't think it's going to be this year. It is close to coming out, but I just don't think it's going to be that soon, in my opinion. I don't know. I think part of me, too, is just like, it's like a fever dream at this point. It's been in development for so long, I just can't even see it coming out, even though I know it's going to at some point.
I talked about it last night with you. Like, I just have a feeling. Like, I don't have a lot to go on. I don't think it's ready. Like, I don't think they've baked it in the oven long enough, even though it's been so long.
It's
like,
so weird to say that, yeah.
We've seen a couple worlds that look awesome, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, I think we'll know for sure come E3.
Like, it is very possible it could come out on 10/31 or 11/1 or whatever. But at the same time, it kind of has me worried that it's coming out that fast without an actual, like, release date being announced. Like, if it had been announced, like, at last E3 that was coming out this year, I'd be like, yeah, that's probably realistic. I can see that. But they still haven't even, like, given a remote release date from the official company. And now it's supposedly, like, let's say they announce E3 is coming out this year. It's only going to be a couple months away from being released. It fills me with a little bit of dread. Like, yeah, we got to just kind of get this baby out because we got a bottom line coming. And if we don't release it this year, we're going to be in the red. And
we know that Square is the kings of holding back, pushing back games for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming on 11/1. I've been since we brought it up. I don't remember when. I said holiday 2018. I'm almost confident I said holiday 2018.
I could get behind you on that you probably did. I don't remember most of this stuff, honestly. But like I said, it's very possible. I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying it's not likely.
It's just a little funny that a retailer has now changed the date from 11/1 to 12/31. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny looking.
Yeah, I said I can't honestly back up my claim with like facts and data. I'm more with Cam on this. It's more of just a gut feeling.
I just think that they've had enough time.
Oh, they've had the time.
The second game came out
like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like 20 years ago at least. I actually have my copy of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Same here.
Like on my desk right now. So it's like my good juju. I'm leaving it out until the game drops. It's like a playoff beard.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna go back and play them too. So
might as well just get the HD version.
I would. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't own them anymore anyway. So
that's how you can borrow mine.
You know, and I actually I love these games, and I'm down with it coming out this year. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, me too.
As long as it's a completely finished game. As long as it's
They're
not
rushed. Gonna release it's not rushed. Like let's be honest. You can't say that this game is rushed.
Well, see, I would have gotten behind you on that, except Final Fantasy 15 kind of had a rushed feeling, even though it had been in development for like fucking 12 years. Because they kind of got to the finish line and they kind of hurried themselves to get it out in time. And they had to patch a bunch of shit and do a bunch of DLC. I'm kind of afraid that that's what's going to happen.
That's just the way of gaming now.
That's what I don't like. Square used to not do this. Gaming in general used to not do this. It used to.
Well, gaming in general used to not have this capability.
I know, but that's not.
You either got it right or you didn't.
Yeah, but that's not something to celebrate though. Releasing unfinished games and saying, "Yeah, we'll give it all to you later." $10.
We used to get broken games that never got fixed.
Yeah, but we also used to get whole games.
This game will be whole. This game will be a masterpiece.
I'm hoping.
Without a doubt.
I am crossing my fingers and hoping that is true.
Final Fantasy has been going down the drain for a long time.
It has, yeah. It's definitely been going down in terms of quality.
As much high praise that most give 10 was the start of a fall for them in that series.
I would personally say 12. 10's still one of my favorites. I think 12 was when it started going down.
I think 10 is one of my favorites. But 10 and then 10-2 was fucking atrocious.
I enjoyed 10-2, but I absolutely can understand people who don't like it.
I did as well.
Yeah.
But I still find it to be an atrocious... It was an abomination for Final Fantasy.
It didn't really feel Final Fantasy. It was definitely a spinoff.
It was a spin-off, but, like, Final Fantasy is on the downslope. They need to redeem themselves.
I agree.
Hearts is running on... What's going to happen, though, is that people are going to hype up Kingdom Hearts too much.
Yeah.
They're going to be expecting... I don't know what they're expecting. I'm just expecting the same stuff that I had before with some added mechanics like they did with from 1 to 2. Like, just add a little pick-me-up. But give me what I want. Give me Kingdom Hearts.
I've got high expectations for as long as this has been in development. I don't want this just to be more of the same. I want this to be an evolution of the series. So I really do want a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I don't want just good enough. I want this thing to like blow my nuts off.
That would be a first.
I have extremely high hopes for this game. Like, I don't see this game failing by any means.
No.
I just hope it lives up to my expectations. So we'll see. From what I've seen, the worlds that we've seen and the glimpses we've seen, it looks fucking awesome.
Oh, I agree. I mean, it looks fucking gorgeous. I just hope that that's not all the worlds. I don't want it just to be Monsters, Inc., Hercules, and Toy Story, and then that's about it. I really hope there's a bunch we haven't seen yet.
They'll have more. They can't just bring three.
You're gonna revisit.
Worlds.
I'm sure we're gonna revisit a lot of the worlds that were in the past 2 games. Like it would be a slap in the face if you didn't go to Hollow Bastion.
Oh, it'll be there. But Square,
definitely. Square
Enix, please listen to me and listen to me well. No one likes Atlantis. Fuck off. Fuck off. No one wants that shit. And I swear to God, if you put another fucking Guitar Hero bullshit minigame in there, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to force you all to commit harakiri. Just stop that shit.
Oh, God. You said Hollow Bastion that got hit in the feels.
Yeah, like, they gotta bring that. Like, it has to be there. Like, we know that Mount Olympus is gonna be there. I want to know who's the big boss? Like, who's the big motherfucker that we get to fight this time around? Like,
maybe a Titan.
That would be dope.
Yeah, like they already had Hades in the last one. Why not fight like that big 2-headed rock Titan from the movie? That'd be awesome. While you're riding around on Pegasus and shit.
Yeah, that would be dope.
All right, let's keep it moving. Let's stop daydreaming about this, because if it happens, Sony's going to have one of the best years they've had in a long time.
Ooh, it'd be nice.
Yeah, but it's not just exclusive to Sony.
Oh, that's true. It'll be a great year for Square.
Square, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be exclusive.
No, that's going to be Xbox.
It's no longer exclusive.
Wow.
It's going to be on Xbox and PlayStation, and it'll be on Switch 3 years from now in a much lower quality version, with many of the worlds removed. But hey, you can
be 8-bit Kingdom Hearts.
But you can play it on the toilet.
Depending on where your bathroom is, you can play your PS4 on the toilet.
Huh.
Yeah,
I can't believe I missed that announcement that was going on all systems. Oh well. So, I take that statement back. Damn it. Thought this was like Sony's ace in the hole.
They got other aces, but this is not an ace in the hole for them.
To round it out, there's been a whole lot of rumors lately about the PS5. I've seen articles that say there are plenty of dev kits out right now. It's rumored to be in development and also rumored to drop in 2020.
At the earliest.
Yes.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Now, didn't one of you say it was going to be out by like next year, if I remember correctly?
No, I went back and listened to it today.
Actually, Cam's like the things that keep Cam up at night are just amazing.
So,
like Jeremy, hang on, but before Cam even speaks, Cam has it rough. Let me just tell you. We had this conversation yesterday about the PS5 while we were playing Fortnite or something. This motherfucker texted me today, and he's like, I had to look it up. It was just eating at me. I just had to know what we actually said, so I found it. And we agreed with you, Carmin. We agreed with you. Man, like, This motherfucker ain't got no stress in his life.
I don't, man. I'm pretty stress free. So here's what happened.
This motherfucker is
We were
stress free.
playing Fortnite, and then Carmen's like, we got talking about it, and Carmen's like, I said that, and you and Jeremy both shut me down. And in the back of my head, I was like,
both of you motherfuckers did still.
In the back of my head, I was like, man, I don't think I did. But I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to start arguing it and then go back and listen and be like, fuck, I did argue with it, right? So I went back today. Like, I always get to work early, and I sit at, like, I get coffee and I sit down, and usually I just watch Netflix. But today, I started flipping back through, and I knew we'd had the conversation about a while back. So
yeah,
I started,
we did talk about this.
I went through about 4 episodes. I knew it was going to be, like, towards the middle or the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it really only took, like, I would say 5 or 6 minutes to find it. And what ended up happening was, it was right at the beginning of 2018, I think, or like right at the end of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So, Carmen was saying 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and I think and I was like, no, it's going to be 2 years, and it's right after 2017. So then, that's how it got confusing for me. But then once at the very end, we were both like, okay, 2020. Yeah, I agree with you. We think it's going to be 2020 at the earliest. And then we both said we won't hear much about it in 2018. 2018 will be normal, proceed as normal, I think, is the actual nomenclature. And then 2019 is when we'll start hearing about it.
Yeah. Well, and that still could be the case, because they haven't officially announced anything, I don't think. It's just the rumblings. Like, I don't think we're going to see anything at E3 this year. I think they're going to announce it at E3 next year for 2020.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe they'll show like one of those like 2-second teasers or 5-second teasers, and like you see something, and then you don't hear any more about it until next year. To like wet a whistle, because I know that Sony would do something like that.
Maybe. I could see them doing something earlier on in the year. And that, like, to tease the announcement, and then just bam, blow the doors off E3.
But we know for a fact there are dev kits out there, so it's happening.
How do we know for a fact?
Well, okay, so I don't know for a fact, but I've read articles or seen an article. I think it was on GameSpot, either GameSpot or Kotaku. So take Kotaku at face value. I guess.
I think I saw GameSpot, but they were linking to Kotaku.
But they said that they had 2 interviews with 2 people. And they said there are plenty of PS5 dev kits out in the devs' hands.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I don't know. I'm not a dev, but if that is the case, that is pretty cool. But you can't be surprised if they're going to release even a console 2 years from now. They probably started getting those things in people's hands a while back, and they're getting feedback and tweaking the hardware in it, the specs, and they'll go from there.
I think all of Sony's time and effort for the PS5 is going into researching how much the new Xbox is going to cost, so they can undercut them by $100.
Oh, that's been their MO since the beginning. They'll keep doing that.
Yeah. They're infamous for that shit.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. I always love new generations. So when we start gearing up for that, I get happy.
I think 2020 is a very reasonable time period. That would give the PS4 a good, 6-7 years lifespan.
Yeah, it dropped in 2014.
Yeah, so about 6 years. That's very reasonable.
Or was it 2013?
It was one of the two.
I can't remember. I think it was 2014.
February 22nd, 2014.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Was it? Oh, that was in. Yeah, was that right? No, it was on.
No, it dropped.
No, it was November.
It dropped in September.
September, yeah.
It was announced in February of 2013, and it dropped November 15th in North America, November 29th in Europe.
Oh, so November.
Came to Japan.
So it was
early 2014.
So it was 2013.
Late November 2013. Yeah.
So 7 years.
Yeah. 7-year life.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah. And even then, it'll still go for a little bit after the PS5, just like the PS3 did.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PS4 has a lot of life in it.
I honestly think it'll go for probably a good couple years, like the PS2 did. It just kept going. Whereas the PS3, they kind of like, well, it's not doing that well. PS4 is doing, so let's kind of kill it off.
Yeah, when the PS4 came out, it pretty much wrecked the PS3.
Although I have heard, again, these are rumors, but I have heard that the PS5 will be backwards compatible with the PS4.
Well, you would think that it would have to be,
It
right?
should just be backwards compatible all the way back to the fucking beginning.
That would be awesome. But if they can at least keep it backwards compatible with the PS4, I'd be happy.
Yeah, if I could play my PS4 games directly into PS5, I'd be good to go.
Yep,
If I could pop a PS1 into the PS5, I'd be even better.
that'd be awesome.
Let's see what Sony does.
Jeremy will have to get a new fucking place to live. He'll need to bust out all his old collections. And you got all your PS1 games on display?
I do. I sure do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I got a good bit of them. Got me some gems in there, baby.
All right, boys.
I just did the search. There's a fucking game coming. Well, I guess it might be out. It says release date April 10th. The Rick and Morty Simulator, virtual reality. Did you guys know about this?
I heard
saw
something.
an article, but I didn't think it was anything like of substance.
I don't really follow the VR stuff that much, but I'd heard about it. I'm sure it's just another like VR experience with Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I heard it was like fucked up, man.
I get that.
Yo, this sounds dope.
Get that Szechuan sauce.
What do you
I
do?
like that. All right, here's the about the product. Fully voiced 3D Rick and Morty goodness. Help Rick, or don't, and explore multiple strange dimensions, probe, prod, throw, and smash iconic items like the Plumbus, learn how to fix an intergalactic car, and hang out in iconic places like Rick's garage. And let's see the screenshots. Holy, yo, this is kind of...
Yeah, I'm looking at screenshots right now.
Well, so it sounds like an extension of that Rick and Morty VR game they had before where you were just in the garage, which was probably just a tech demo so they could make this.
Yeah. This is kind of... Yo, that portal in the bathroom is kind of serious.
Yeah, I'm looking at IGN now. Okay, so it's got like it's like a straight up. It's got like the hands. I don't know if I like the art style. It looks like Gumby. Like if
It does look like Gumby, but I love Gumby.
I love Gumby too, but I don't know. It looks weird seeing Rick and Morty like Gumby. Somebody, if you've played Rick, what is it? Virtual reality. Let us know how it is, please. We can't handle not being in the know.
Yes, and if you haven't had the Szechuan sauce, I have one on my desk right now as a collector's item, and 5 more in my kitchen.
I haven't had one. You gotta save one for when I come see you.
You might still... Well, your McDonald's might not be, but my McDonald's probably still has them.
Yeah, your McDonald's in the boondocks.
Yeah, boy.
All right, boys. Y'all got anything else?
I'm good, bro.
Let's wrap this up.
Straight.
My ass is hurting.
Yo, what the fuck?
Carmen, give him the rundown. Hurry.
Well, guys, please check us out on our own website, HellaAverageGaming.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. If you want to see pictures of my cute dog Jupiter, holler at me, Hella Average Carmin T. And on that note, stay hella average.
Wolf, wolf, motherfucker.
Meow.